On a tree trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. AQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar break.
What is up? Yo, happy new year. What's going on, everyone? Let's get it. Jip Smith in the house. Moneymaker aspirations. What's going on? Lay. Madine. Keegan. Spaces. 44 the Punisher. What is going on? Happy New Year. Let's crush it for another year. Right? Let's survive another year. What's going on, guys? Arcave, what's happening? Have you ever looked into Legends? No, I've never traded Legends. Well, that's a lie. I did trade Legends for the BDH tournament, but that's it. Yeah, that's the only time I've ever used them. It's for that BDH tournament. So that's it. Starting at 0, Harrison? Exactly. Yep. What's up, Craw? Craw Billies? What's happening? What's happening? This market should be opening up here in right around 12 minutes, 11 minutes or so. Dawood in the house. What's happening? 50K elite account looks good. Yeah, I've never looked into them. You bullish for sure? Oh, you had quite the sell-off. Quite the sell-off on 12:31 in the afternoon. Pretty much just dumped. Well, I'm pretty much dumped from the open, really. Consolidated sideways and then actually sold off towards the end, so it should be interesting. Marcus ended on his lows. see what happens here. See if we end up getting the gap up or down. I don't really know what to expect. We'll see. We'll also trade gold some. Trade some gold probably. And maybe some silver if I'm feeling like I want a degen. I'll trade some silver, but we'll see. Jay Styles in the house. You're in a loss looking for a reversal, but I'm thinking I'm fooling myself. I don't know, Crawl. I mean, we'll see. So, yeah. So, I'm kind of a scalper. So, I scalp. But, you know, I'm not like a hyper scalper or anything. You know, I usually look for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 more or more points, you know, things like that. Tacker, thank you so much for the sub. Beanstalk in the house. Cave Trader. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully we get some movement tonight. We'll see. But yeah, I've definitely figured I'd just hop on and we'll stream for a few hours and go from there. Marine Sniper, what is up? Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. So I am streaming on the YouTube Shorts and the full screen. So if you guys are on the YouTube Shorts, you want to see the full screen, I posted a link to the top of the chat. And you can come over and get the full version. Alexandria, what is up? So yeah, so we might trade some gold, might trade some silver. We'll see what happens. Thank you, close for 3 days. Yeah. Bank holidays. Let's take a look at the old Forex Factory, see what we got going on. So not much news tomorrow, obviously. Let's take a look at Forex Factory next week, Monday morning, ISM PMI. So that's a good one. We got not much there on Tuesday. FOMC speakers, but nothing too crazy. We got Wednesday. We got ISM Services PMI. We got JOLTS job openings. Wednesday. Thursday, unemployment claims in the morning. Friday, we got non-farm payroll. So Friday's a big day. Also, University of Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday. So next Friday is a big news day. Not this coming up Friday, but the following Friday on January 9th. So, Chris Trades, what's up? Happy New Year. Steve O in the house. Yeah, bank holiday. For sure. Toy Trades eyebrows. What's going on? Turg in the house. Eye Trades. Guys, if you're just tuning in, please smash that like button if you're coming in. Amid, what is up? Greetings from Cabo San Lucas. Access Fun. That sounds nice. Yeah, that sounds really good right now. Cabo San Lucas. It's better than the snow and the freezing cold I got going on right now. Steve-O picked up a 50K Tradeify using my code. Yes, so Tradeify has that really good deal going on still. I believe it ends tomorrow, and it's 50% off 25K and 50K straight to funded accounts. I picked up 4 of them on Wednesday. I'm gonna get days of the week confused. It feels like a Sunday night. It feels like a Sunday night to me, because the market was closed today, and then, you know, it's kind of like my Sundays where market's closed and then Sunday night I stream. So that's kind of how it feels. I got 6 minutes till open, Pond. What's going on? Polk County, man, what's happening? D. Lorenzo. Thank you, buddy. This will be my biggest year. I'm hoping so. Time's the open. So yeah, 5 minutes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Max. Does feel like Sunday. I know it does. Absolutely feels like Sunday. So how did everyone, did you guys do anything fun last night? Anyone hungover? I didn't do much. I just went to dinner. And then played Battlefield 6. Went to dinner and then played Battlefield 6 till about midnight. Was in bed by 9. Yeah. You ate too much. Gringo El Diablo, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna be slinging around some of these 5 Apex accounts. I still got these evaluations I got going on, looking pretty good. They're all sitting right at 4,685. So hopefully I'm gonna get these passed this week. That's the goal. But yeah, no Arc Raiders. No, I haven't played that game yet. I see that like everyone's playing that. But no, I haven't played any Arc Raiders. I probably will soon. But yeah, I was playing a lot of. So I picked up a PS5 on Black Friday, and I hadn't been gaming. I hadn't gamed in probably like a year. So yeah, I was playing some. I got back into playing some Apex Legends for a little bit. I used to play that game so much; it was insane. But then I picked up Battlefield 6 because I was a huge Battlefield 4 person. I loved Battlefield 4. Picked up Battlefield 6, played that. Been playing that lately. But no Arc Legends, not yet. Apex is so sweaty. It is. So that's the problem. I was playing Apex, and then I realized that I can't really enjoy it myself because I'm such a casual player. That I didn't stand a chance. I was just getting smoked, so I was just like, well, whatever. I said I kind of gave it up. Haven't played it either. Corey 2S, what is up? It's Mo, bro. What's going on? The straight to funded accounts. So straight to funded accounts are basically just how it sounds. It's on Tradeify. The only thing is that you have to stay within 20% consistency to get the payout, which isn't terrible. To get the payout on the, let me pull it up here. The Lightning funded accounts on the 50K accounts, the profit goal is $3,000. So you get to $3,000, stay within 20% consistency, and you can take a $2,000 payout. So not too bad. The minimum payout is $1,000. So yeah, not too bad. And it's 90-10 split. You can trade up to 5 accounts with Tradeify too. So if you can copy trade them all, then kind of use that leverage. But yeah, no minimum trading days either. It's just that consistency rule. The 25Ks are profit goal of 1,500, and then you can take out 1,000. So won't leave you much wiggle room for a buffer after you take the payout, but it's not that bad. And that is with Tradeify. So yeah, if you use code PINE for Tradeify, appreciate it. All right, NQ gold, getting ready to fire it off in about 15 seconds. Chief Jim, thank you so much for the sub, appreciate that. Roa in the house, what's going on, man? Happy New Year, Cart Sovereignty. All right, market is open. We got a gap up in gold, gap up in Nasdaq. So we get gap up in gold, gap up in Nasdaq, gap up in silver. No gap in YM, not really. I imagine ES has a gap up as well. Yeah, ES is a gap up. So here we go. We are launched. Good luck, everyone. 2026. Let's have a good year. This is going to be your year. If you guys are struggling with trading up until now, I believe in you. Just don't give up. We can do it. JLD54, Peter, what's going on? Good, Happy New Year. Good luck. Design in the house. Thank you, Design. I appreciate you. June believes in you. Yeah. Donna, what's going on? Happy New Year. Ad Scalper. Amana. Good luck, good luck. All right, we got some zero prints up there at, let's take a look at Nasdaq. We got zero prints down here. We left some zero prints up here, 482.50, 483.75. We are pushing down, trying to fill some of this gap here. Don't know if we'll actually fill it. We'll see. I've seen so many Sunday, well, it's not Sunday night, is it? Boy, it feels like Sunday night, but yeah. So usually the Sunday night opens, right? We've seen it leave these gaps, so, but it seems like it's trying to push down and fill it right now. New to the channel, what area, trading area is your focus? So I trade, are you talking about what I trade? I trade Nasdaq, gold, silver. Well, not much silver, but I have traded some silver recently, and the Dow YM, and yeah, I trade prop firms. So I trade prop firms, and yeah, and I just try to get as many payouts as I can. I kind of look for, I like the daily payout accounts. The daily payout accounts I just love, but took a little small scalp into that, just into those zero prints there. I think we left some more to the top, yeah, but kind of hopped in real quick just to lock in a few. Be interesting if we go down and fill this full gap. I think we will. We'll see. If you guys were tuned in on the Power Hour with me on Wednesday, you guys saw that we took that short down into that this open gap from December 21st. So that was a really good trade. And we filled it, and now we're right back in the middle here. And ES trying to push down to fill the rest of it. Back to Nasdaq here. Didn't quite fill the gap yet. Taking a look at gold here. What do we got going on gold? Gold left some zero prints down here, and to the upside. So we'll wait to see if I get an inside bar or something like that. I'd like to see an inside bar. If I get an inside bar long, maybe on Nasdaq, and trade it up into this, the 482s, the 483s. That'll be nice. Sussy Watermelon, what is up? Thank you so much for the sub. Thoughts on Funded Next? So I haven't traded with them whatsoever, Michael. I've never traded with them. Yeah. So the ones the props that I'm trading with right now, My Funded Futures, Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Bulanox, Apex. Those are the ones I'm trading with currently. Scalpa, what is going on? Just switch back to Take Profit Trader, loving it. Nice. All right, looks like we might try to put in an inside bar. We'll see. Tony Schwartz in the house. Shown in the house. Coach Fred. You like how being down 500 and silver is pretty much being flat? I know. What's up, Sussy? Welcome to the stream. Nikki Tony, what's going on? Thank you so much for the sub. Tim Korth in the house. Kenny in the house. What's going on? Honest Take. What's up? Amina. What's going on? Sorry if I missed anyone in the chat. What's going on? Happy New Year. Welcome. So if you guys are new to the stream, I stream every single night, 5:45 Eastern for the market open. And I usually stream till about 8 p.m. Eastern time every single day. Sunday night through Thursday night. And sometimes I hopped on Power Hour the other day. Maybe I'll do more of that in 2026. We don't know. You never know with me. I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty consistent. I'm here every single night. All right, we got gold. Nasdaq, no setups yet. Let's be a little patient here. I took one trade, quick scalp for 50 bucks. I was looking for more, but I kind of hesitated on pulling the trigger. Nasdaq with a gap, an open gap to the upside. Let's see if this puts in an inside bar. I'll take the break, maybe of the inside bar if it triggers a long. Looking for an 82.50. $10, $5, $10, $15. See, 41, 449 is the low on MNQ. Got 484 for the high on NQ. 448 for the low on NQ. So hopping in a little scalp long here. Looking for a high. Looking for the highs on MNQ here. Inside bar long. See if we can get it. Just with the micros. Easing into 2026. 30 micros. Ragnarok, what is up? See if we can break through the high here. There we go. There's a new high. MNQ pushing higher. Come on, give me 83.25. Give me 83.25. Come on. Oh, don't give me 83. I want 83.25. Really? Oh, come on. You're going to miss me by a tick? All right, we're still looking good here. All right, just be patient. I'm actually going to... Whoops. Oh, come on, man. Just missed me by a tick there. I'm going to look to take half off at the high and then leave a few runners on. If I can hit TP. No long holidays? That's right, I'm Brown, no. Alright, took a few off right there. Basically in 3 micros each now. I'm on the wrong chart. Sorry, guys. I'm long on the MNQ. Here's my entries. Alright, I was looking at NQ there. Taking 2 off there. Let's go with this gap. Let's go with the gap. Why not? All right, there's 15 points right there, guys. 15 points on this long. Ripping off that inside bar. Taking 2 off right there. Rest is going right to break even. We'll see what the market wants to do. I think that was a good cover right there. 25,500 is a big psych level, so we'll see. But yeah, just copy trading the 5 Apex accounts right now. You long silver? Long John silver. Design, yes. So silver, guys, is the new the new person in town, the new girl in town, right? Everyone wants a piece. It's wild, guys. $25 a tick if you're trading minis. So you definitely can make a lot of money. You can pass some accounts really quickly. You also can destroy your account in a second. There's definitely no way around it. You don't get paper cut. You're not gonna get paper cut. So, all right, stopped out on the runner. Nice trade there off that inside bar. Look, basically what I was looking at is those zero prints that were up above here. We lost one here at 488.25, but I don't really care for those that much. I like to see multiple. I like to see doubles. So nice little run. So 139 across the 5. Nice 15-point scalp there for the Globex Open. You can't complain about that. I did take it on my Bulenox accounts, on my master account. So up 403 on that. This account's looking really good. So I'm just kind of base hitting. This is the funded account here. And you can see 601, 947, and then 403. I'll probably just lock it out. So I have to trade this account for basically 8 days, right? So to get to a payout. So just base hits. We'll lock it out and trade it again on Monday. Trade it again on our Sunday night, I should say, for the reopen. And let's get some more Bulenox payouts, right? So lock that out. And look at gold. What's gold up to? Gold, still pretty big gap on gold. Silver as well. Well, no, so there's no gap on silver. Silver came and filled the gap. YM looking bullish off that inside bar. Same pattern as Nasdaq. Looks like 502 we could go for. Hoover flag. Could. Yeah. I think that's the next stop. Definitely. 25,500. Rote, what's going on? Happy New Year. Come on, Arton. Yes. Short silver, Arch Diesel. Good luck. Wow. New year. Some new faces in the chat. I love it. Thank you, guys. Everyone wants peace, Sussy? Yeah, exactly. Did you see Nutty on 20 swing paper account? He was up for $1 million overnight. No, I did not. Really? On silver? That's crazy. One kid makes 50K in silver last week. I've seen some big numbers with silver. Absolutely. You could, I mean, if you have an account that you're able to take the risk, then you definitely can make some bucks. I don't have any accounts that I feel like I could just take a big risk right now. So I got my Take Profit Trader account. That's looking really nice. I haven't taken the payout on it yet. It's up around, well, I've taken a payout on it, but I didn't take the payout from Wednesday. And I haven't taken the payout on trade day yet, my daily payouts. If you guys are just tuning in, if you're new to the channel, I love my daily payout accounts. That's kind of my thing. It's daily payouts. But yeah, I haven't taken those payouts yet. I do have to trade a Take Profit Trader account to get some days traded in on another eval. Sign into that. If you guys were on my Power Hour stream on Wednesday, you guys saw that I fat fingered a 5 mini gold trade. This is my Take Profit Trader account, the pro account right now. It's currently sitting at 4,100, and I am working on this eval as well. So anything over $2,000, you can take a daily payout with Take Profit Trader. So if you make $30, $20, $30, $40 over $2,000, you can take a withdrawal and then put it in your virtual wallet in Take Profit Trader. And if you do that, you can buy new accounts with it. And if you, I think you have to have it over $250 or maybe $150 or something like that in your wallet to withdraw it into your bank without a fee. But yeah, usually that's not that big of a deal. So if you guys want to try them out, they're still 40% off, no activation fee. Take Profit Trader right now. Code PINE. And let's see, watching silver here. Back to Nasdaq. Nasdaq just flagging out, pushing higher. Looks like it wants to go to 25,500. I would not be a bit surprised we don't leave this little gap for now. You could fill it in the future, but definitely does not have to fill it right now. Let's see what we got going on here. Ripskirt 387 on silver. Mo, yeah, I mean, right. He's definitely someone that can take the risk, put that risk on. Dude's loaded for sure. Gold small retrace up and then continue down. Solo trader, possibly. Except these sleazeback prop firms don't allow me to trade silver micro. Yeah, so a lot of the prop firms don't allow the silver micros. That is kind of an issue. Definitely an issue. I think for the most part it's just like no one traded silver, so it was just like silver really didn't move much. So it didn't move much and no one really traded it. And but yeah, I agree with you, design. I wish they had micros on all of them. 200k seen on ROA. Shops are starting to run out of silver. I've seen several that have completely sold out of silver that they had. Isn't that crazy, Pawn, on how that works? I mean, anytime gold is at its all-time highs or silver is at its all-time highs, people go and scramble to buy physical gold and silver when it's at all-time highs. I mean, can it go higher? Yeah, sure. I mean, but the whole retail theory of buying low, selling high or whatever kind of goes out the window. People go into panic and they go and start buying. It's kind of funny how it works, but it is true. Rips hit 400k last week. Wow, that'd be nice. I'd like to hit 400k in a week. That would be sweet. Oh, I'm sorry, JR. Yeah, that music annoys you. You're probably just gonna have to go find another stream. Sorry. The music has been the same level for about a year. Literally. I trade my own money, result. I trade my own money, so result. Yeah, Arch Diesel for sure. Also reports overseas prices $130 an ounce. That's crazy. $130 an ounce would be nuts. Silver's being a dirty girl. Zabak, what's going on? People are followers, that's for sure. Gold pumping. Yes, JR, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, guys, please hit this like button. I really appreciate it. So like I said, it seems like I got a lot of new faces here tonight. Pretty awesome. All right, so far we've taken two trades, two small trades, one nice trade, one little scalp. One trade for about 15 points. The other one was for about 3 points. So kind of waiting to see what happens next. Gonna watch gold here. JJ. Well, no, I mean, it's just, I mean, I can't, like, I mean, the levels on the music and stuff they've been the same. I mean, I appreciate the feedback, but I mean, they're the same. And I'm like a stickler. I listen back to my streams every night to make sure everything's good. And I leave it on the same level every single night. So it's all good, buddy. I mean, I got some people that'll say, I don't like the music, can you turn it off? And I go, okay, well, no. This is my stream, and I listen to the music, so it's all good. Like, that's the thing, it's all good. I love all you. All right, let's see here. Nasdaq just pushing higher. I'm actually working on a new playlist too, guys. I got a new playlist going on. I'm currently working on it. It actually takes quite a bit of time to work on the playlist because I go through each song and then find ones that I like, because I listen to it too through my speaker. So I have a little computer speaker down here, and I listen to it. It's funny because when I stream without music, so when I go on My Funded Futures TV and I stream, I can't play music, so it kind of drives me nuts. I'm like, it feels weird. It feels off in a way because I'm so used to playing something in the background while I'm trading and streaming. But yeah, I try to keep it light, neutral. Does Lucid have news rules? I want a full port CPI. John Vargas. That is a good question. I will look for you right now. Lucid news. For some reason, I think I don't think they have news rules. Yeah, you can trade the news with Lucid. Yep, you can trade the news with Lucid. Yeah, guys, Lucid, definitely one of my new favorite prop firms, especially going into 2026. I'm going to focus on Lucid again. I crushed the Lucid payouts last November and the beginning of December, and then I pretty much didn't really trade with them. I been focusing on the trade day and the take profit traders. Still waiting on another setup here. I'm just watching. Kind of flagging out, grinding higher. We'll see. Christian Overtech in the house. Zabak's in the house. Good to see you, Zabak. Silver shorts are not looking great right now. Oh, Arch Diesel. Yeah, not looking great. We'll see though. Giant outside bar doji candle for the 5-minute opening candle. Hasn't breached the high or the low. Nasdaq has broken the high of the 5-minute ORB. I love taking that reversal down to the opposite side of the ORBs, but it feels a little slow right now. Gold also pushing higher. Filling that fair value gap or inefficiency up here at 359.80 on the 5-minute. But yeah, thank you, Cart. I think the pine letters would look cool if they had some neon coming on. Yeah, I know. The funny thing is, Jonathan, is they are lit up, but because of the way I have the light set up right now, so this I might make a few more changes. So if you guys are just tuning in, this is a new little setup I'm trying to do from I just set this up. But yeah, these are lit up. You just can't see it that well. I think I agree with you. I wish they were lit up a little more. I don't really know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. You guys answered my question for me. Thank you about Lucid. Appreciate that. Oh, I forget to look at my other chat here. So I got 2 streams going on here. Executive Cart, thank you so What's going on? Nikki Tony, thank you so much for the sub. Dominican Trader, what is up? Happy New Year's. Quick question, Pine. Do they let you use full size and then count breach Lucid? Yeah, you can trade full size with Lucid. They don't really have a scaling plan. Yeah, they don't. I don't think they have really a scaling plan as far as their the amount of contracts. Pretty sure. Actually, I know they don't. Not for their straight to funded accounts or their pro accounts. The new accounts, the flex accounts, I'm not 100% sure, but I know for the pro accounts in the straight to funded, they do not. Because, yeah, that's how I ended up blowing. So I took an account to 4 payouts, 150K with Lucid, and then I kind of went tilty one day, and then, yeah, I was in like 10 minis at one point, so I know they don't have any scaling rule. Tomas F, thank you so much for the sub. You just flew back from Florida yesterday, Coach Fred? Nice. How was that? I bet you that was nice and warm. Where in Florida did you go? I'm looking to go on vacation here real soon. Where am I streaming other than YouTube? Oh, I'm just YouTube Shorts too. So the Pip Drunk. So regular, the full size YouTube and then the YouTube Shorts. Sarasota. Oh, you were down there visiting Nutty. I see. Coach Fred was staying in Nutty's back room. Sarasota. Yeah, I heard that's a pretty nice area. Nutty's closet. Yeah, it's his old closet. The one he used to stream from. That was hilarious last year when he was during the wintertime. He was streaming in the closet. Sussy Watermelon, do I get FOMO? Oh yeah. Dude, I struggle. I struggle mentally just like everyone else does sometimes with my trading. Sherry, Happy New Year. Paper to physical ratio on silver is 387 to 1. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I was in Sarasota back in November. Yeah, I heard it's a nice area. I'll have to go visit it sometime. Go play some golf with Nutty. I'm horrible at golf, so we'll see. Oh, came back down, touched that VWAP, pushing higher. Market looking very bullish right now. Market looking very bullish. Check the Discord. All right. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, I do have a Discord. It is free for now. Let's see. That's one of the things that I want as a goal for, or one of my goals for 2026 for the channel is to get that discount, the Discord fired up, or at least like try to improve it, I guess. Oh, that's pretty cool, Pawn. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I like that. I'll have to look that up. Thank you. Long gold 43.52.50. Good luck, design. Well, we know never short gold, so. But yeah, that looks like a nice trade so far. See if we get that continuation, that pump up. Gold is off its all-time highs. But what's it going to do for 2026? That's the question. All right, still watching Nasdaq here. Waiting for a little something to happen. So far, we're grinding higher. We pushed we took a nice trade off that inside bar. So far, it's still grinding. It came back, tested that VWAP, and just has ripped higher. So it is kind of taken back to yesterday's drop. Or I should say, yeah, yesterday's drop, right? I'm going to get the days of the week confused. But yeah, if we were pushing higher, already to test that 25,500 level. Monica, TPT looking great. Yeah, TPT is going good. I didn't take the payout yet, but this pro account is up to 4,167.50. And then I have that trade day account that's up about right around, I think right around the same. So basically I got 2 daily payout accounts that I'm milking right now. And hopefully I got 1 eval I'm working on. I'd like to get, 5. I like to be maxed out with the pro accounts. And then hopefully get those trade day accounts maxed out at 3 as well. Gold is up. Yeah, gold pushing. Yeah, gold kind of taking off here. The old inside bar is paying on the gold. Pushing. John Walk in the house. What is up, John? Good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year. Let's crush it another year. Let's I wish everyone a happy, healthy 2026. Mentally and physically. What a crazy year. What a crazy past year. Especially for the channel. The channel's gone from, let's take a look. So we should be right around 6,000 subs, I would say, by the end of this month. So you can see the channel. I mean, can't really see it here. Hold on. There we go. Maybe. So quite the equity curve, right? I wish my trading accounts looked like that, right? You know, up and to the right. So we're getting there, growing, and that's because of you guys. I mean, really. I mean, that's because of you guys. I don't. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be here. So, because you guys show up every single day and smash that like button and using my code PINE to help support this channel every single day. That's why that's what drives me to, show up. Let's see. All right. So what are we got going on here? Nasdaq, kind of rejecting here, right at that psych level, 25,500. Never short a slow market. That's what they say. But possibly push back down into this VWAP here for a scalp. I don't know. I kind of just want to look for the longs right now. Kind of just want to look only longs. I feel like if I try to short this, I'm gonna get my face melted off. So gold, on the other hand, I don't really know. I think I'll trade both sides of the coin if I see something. Silver, big harami candle on silver. Silver is still stuck in the 5-minute ORB. So I'm very new to trading silver as well, just like most of you. So I'm probably not going to trade much of it tonight. But I will trade some gold if I see something. Taking a few trades already on the Nasdaq. Looking for another one. Had a great start of 2026. Done for tonight. Nice, Aram. Yeah, let's so it's I was talking about this the other day. It's crazy the way the first of the year and the end of the year, when it comes to trading, it definitely can mess with you mentally. So it's like you want to get a good start for the year, you feel good. But I've seen a lot of people lose a lot of money at the beginning of the year. I've seen a lot of people lose a lot of money at the end of the year, you know. So it's one of those things. Psychologically, it can mess with you for sure. What's my favorite prop firm right now? Yeah, Take Profit Trader is my favorite. To me, Take Profit Trader is one of the best. I think that they're, you know, you can take 5 accounts to a live, which is pretty awesome. Once they stick you into Pro Plus, if you're a very consistent trader, then every single time you pass an eval or whatever, they'll move you directly into the Pro Plus. I think they're great. I like their reward system. So when you buy accounts and stuff, you get points and rewards. When you hit certain goals, like when you withdraw $1,000, you get points, and you can buy new accounts with it and get account credits. I think they're great. And then the daily payouts and 50% consistency for the evals isn't horrible. My only negative with Take Profit Trader is intraday trailing drawdown once you get funded. That's the only negative. But once you have a 50K account, or depending on the size of the account, over that buffer, then it stops anyway. So then it just becomes static. But besides that, I mean, that they're my favorite for sure. If I had to pick one right now, that's the one. I think I can make a total living just trading Take Profit Trader accounts with daily payouts. I can totally replace a 9-to-5 salary just taking those daily payouts, in my opinion. TJP in the house. What's going on, man? Team Massive in the house. Think we want to close lower gap on gold at 30s? I don't know. Everything's just looking so bullish right now. Everything's so bullish. But yeah, I mean, we do have that open gap down there, but we don't have to fill it right now. I mean, we saw that gap on ES didn't get filled until yesterday, and that was from 2025. But yeah, December 21st, we had that open gap, and it didn't get filled until yesterday. So what, 10 days later? Kind of crazy, right? But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think my thing is, like, I'm okay being late to look for the gap fill down in that 30s. Like, it's okay to be late. So if let's just say we pull back and then we break below the VWAP and it's starting to look pretty dumpy, bearish, and you get a nice engulfing bearish candle or something, then yeah, then maybe you could hop in and then that could be the target or something. Like, that's the kind of stuff I try to look for. Just because I've been burned so many times looking for, going, oh, we're gonna go for that gap, you know, and we don't, and it just keeps going against me or whatever. But yeah, looking for a nice setup into it, definitely. I kind of wish I would have just held my long tonight, right? But who knew we were just gonna get grind higher. Tomorrow should be interesting too, because it is sort of a bank holiday. So it should be interesting. Top side guys trade a lot of metals lately during the slow markets, Harrison. Yeah, I know. I watch Dakota and stuff sometimes. Them guys. But yeah, they've been trading a lot of the metals. I like trading gold as well, but I am not. NQ is definitely my thing. NQ and YM is where I make my money, for the most part. But I definitely, what I do is, the reason why I started trading gold was for the stream, because of slower markets, like you just said, Harrison, because the slower markets can be just, like, NQ can just go sideways and it won't even move. And so the only play is gold. But right now, gold, silver, Nasdaq, YM, ES, all looking the same, just up and to the right now. So it's kind of gone without me. Jake Sunrise in the house. Man, nice answer. Yeah, no problem. I mean, oh, for real, like, I was actually saying that today to my trading buddy. I was like, Terry, I said, hey, Terry, I said, you know, I said, a lot of people say that Take Profit Trader is their favorite prop firm. And I said, it truly is my favorite prop firm. Like, you know, like, if I could pick just one, like, that would be the one I pick. And now I love all of the other ones. I do. But I think they all have their different strengths, and it also depends on your trading styles too. Like, I adapt to certain prop firms. Like with Buellanox, I'm already locked out. I made $400. Okay, Buellanox, I'm locked out because I gotta trade this account for 8 days anyway. So I'm just gonna base hit it. Now, if this was a Top Step or a Lucid Flex Plan or something like that with no consistency, or My Funded Futures with no consistency, one of their pro plans or something, which is also on discount right now, guys. When you use code PINE, My Funded Futures, I believe it's 50% off for new users too. My Funded Futures, but yeah, you can look for bigger trades, bigger wins. You know, so I kind of use every prop differently. Apex, I'm going to look for base hits once he's funded. I'm going to look for the smaller, you know, $1 to $2 to $400 days. And I'm just going to try to lock it up. That's the game plan anyway. And then hopefully have a DGen account. Now with Take Profit Trader, if I can catch a nice winner, I will certainly trade that account like crazy. I mean, last month I was getting what, $4,000, $6,000 payouts a day with Take Profit Trader. So We'll take that. All right, Nasdaq. Really no setups for me right now. We are just slow grinding to the upside. I hate it when it does this. I love back and forth. I like two-way trading. If you caught the trend, ride it. But we're above that 25,500 right now, or we just peaked above it, 25,504, and currently pulling back just below it here, but. Might be one of those days where you can just wait for a little pullback and then just try to ride the trend. So maybe I look for a little trend line touch. Little trend line touch there. And then just try to hop in maybe. I don't know. Silver shooting up. And then the silver. I mean, we could trade the silver. Wow. Silver melting faces off. Inside bar triggered short on the silver, but I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. Gold also shooting higher. 1 micro holding sussy, nice. Possible bear flag forming on the 5-minute NQES. I'm not really seeing it on the 5-minute chart myself. Not for today anyway. I mean, maybe giant bear flag, like if you're looking at the overall, like an hourly or something, but or maybe like a 15 or 30, you know, where it might be putting in a big bear flag. But yeah, not for me right now, or 15. You know, but like on the smaller time frame right now, we just kind of bullish. A lot of room to the upside from the dump off from yesterday. So after that market sell off, so it's not totally uncommon that we wouldn't take some of this back and at least fill some of this price action, these gaps, and you know, inefficiencies, gaps, single prints, whatever you want to call them, up through here. But yeah, Stevie J in the house. What's going on? What's up, buddy? Really got delayed data on TBT again? That's so weird. Steph, work less, live more. Thank you so much for the sub. I like your screen name. Holiday's been great, Stevie J. Oil is going to come back. Tony, yeah, maybe. Michael Benny in the house. Yeah, I love Lucid too. Lucid is great. Lucid is definitely one of my favorites. I love Lucid. I love what they do. They made some changes and they've been for the better. So they lowered their... So they had a... I think a 10-second scalping rule, and they lowered it to 5, so 50% of your trades can't be more than 5, or can't be less than 5 seconds. And then they also changed the buffer requirement for their accounts as far as passing the evals. So like their 50% consistency on the Lucid Flex accounts, they made it much easier. So they give you some wiggle room. Trading on tilt in the house. The risk reward is worth it? Yeah, for sure. Shorting gold. Oh, shorting gold. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, wow. Yeah, gold shot right up here. Could get a little pullback for sure. Watching Nasdaq here. Starting to curl over. Nasdaq. Interesting. We got top of the hour here in 5 minutes. Top of the hour here in 5 minutes. We'll see what happens. It could... I'd like to see it come back, test that VWAP one more time, put in an inside bar or something, hop in along, kind of ride it for the rest of the night, hopefully. But silver is a hundo. Oh, and it's crazy. So silver spot price. Kind of crazy. You got silver maples and American Eagles 1 ounce coins there are going for almost $100. Absolutely nuts. I used to have a whole bunch of silver. I used to do the whole silver investing. I was buying silver like crazy. Bought it back in when it was like 25, 20, 28 bucks. And sold it off when it went into that 45, $50 area. So I think I sold most of it. I still got some though. But not enough to retire. John G. Winslow, what's going on? What's happening? Good to see you. Good evening, good evening. Lucid's great, Harrison. Yeah, they really are. Everybody chart seem glitchy. Not really. I think it's been pretty good tonight so far on Trade-of-8. Nasdaq's rolling over a little bit. Gold's still pumping. Yeah. Kind of squeezing here on gold. We got a untested wick here at 468. I should say 4,368. I mean, kind of a little bit of an untested wick up here. Could test that area. We'll see. Nasdaq pushing higher. Kind of a no trade right now. We've made some nice trades at the open if you guys are just tuning in, but so far no trades here in the last 30 minutes or so. Just kind of waiting for something to happen here. Top of the hour in about 1:30. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight on New Year's Day. That can't be right. 361 people watching. Do I really have that many people watching right now? Holy cow. That's definitely a record if that's the case. I've had over 300, but not 361. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. How do I sell silver? eBay. Yeah, I did a whole eBay thing. Oh, Tiger's not live today. That's why. Tiger King. Yeah, so Tiger. I love Tiger. Tiger was my inspiration to stream at night. So I'm the prince. He's the king for sure. I love Tiger. Well, thank you guys for being here. Tiger trades a lot more than I do. Tiger pushes that button a heck of a lot more. That's for sure. But I'm glad you guys are hanging out. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Talk some markets, talk some props. You have Nasdaq, Tony Schwartz. Nice. When is that? What are my thoughts on NQ right now? Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, it's just bullish right now. It doesn't feel like it wants to reverse anytime soon. We're starting to roll over, but like you just kind of like scroll out and it's like, we're kind of rolling over, but we get to the top of the hour here. Anything could happen. This is the Tokyo Open. So we'll see. I think below the VWAP, then I might look for a short or something, but right now I'm looking for longs. All right, gold looking like it's trying to pull back here a little bit. Just in an upwards channel. And silver, we'll take a look at silver here. Silver also, upwards channel. Above the 5-minute ORB, opening range. The machine gun, I know the order filled. Yeah. 873, nice. Appreciate that. What's the tick value on silver? It's $25 a tick with a silver mini. So yeah, it's wild. I'm on deep. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Smash that like button, guys. Here we go. Nasdaq pulling back here. Gonna test that VWAP. We'll see. At the top of the hour. If you guys are just tuning in, we like I said, I've done a few trades already. Up 139 on this account, up 400 on this account, on the master account. So these accounts right here are just 5 Apex evals that I'm trying to get to pass. I'm trying to pass them without smashing or passing them. So a lot of times when Apex or Belanox is 90% off, which they are right now, I believe they still are. Maybe they're not anymore. I don't know. To be honest with you, being the first, I just pass or smash them on the evals, and then try to focus on the funded accounts. All right, getting a little pullback here on Nasdaq. Debating on taking a long off that VWAP again, but we do have the open gap down here still. It's just hanging out there, just lurking in the background, just, you know, creeping along, one eye open. But yeah, we'll see if it fills it or not. What's going on, Alfred? I hope you're hope you had a good holiday. Mark Morrow, thank you so much for the sub. Jose, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate all of you. So if you guys are just tuning in, I stream every single night. 5:45 Eastern time to 8 p.m. I stream every single night. Slow rollover, I know. Still feels bullish though, right? Like I don't want to really want to short it. Gold, same thing. It's just kind of doing this. Just kind of holding that trend. Sometimes drawing the Tory tan line puts it in perspective, right? It's like that's what we're holding so far, so we'll see. Silver, pretty much the exact same thing, right? Digital Nukes in the house. What's going on, buddy? Wednesday, people were locking out profits for the end of the year. Now they can start new positions. I know, Alfred. Yeah. As soon as the market started selling off, you just kind of knew, like, all right, this is what's happening. People are kind of locking some profits. They're taking profits, locking it up. And, yeah, so it should be interesting tomorrow. I think Monday will be even more interesting. I don't know. If I had to guess, I think the volatility would be pretty good on Monday. Order filled, Rock Driller. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love Tiger. He's fun. I watch him when I get off stream. He used to go on much later, but he's not on as late anymore. Can't really blame him. Well, sorry guys, it's not a little more action. I got no good setups right now. I'm not really seeing anything besides just pushing the buy button and kind of hoping it just rides higher, but not a very good R&R either. Watching gold here. Gold's starting to roll over a bit too. So isn't Nasdaq, but not enough for me to want to hop in a short. Now YM's looking interesting. Do I take a? I don't think I've ever taken a YM trade on the Globex stream. Let me try it. I'm gonna take a long on YM. Oh shoot! Back in. Why is my... That's weird. I'm going to take a long on YM. I'm only going to risk 90 bucks. I'm already up on these accounts. Kind of tested that VWAP here. Put it in this outside bar. Kind of peeked up above it. I don't recommend anyone following my trades, guys. Like, this isn't a trading signal service, you know. I'm just saying that because we got a lot of new faces, but I mean, I'm just one of you guys, just hanging out, trying to figure it out. Oh, might get it stopped out pretty quickly. So much for that first trade on YM on a Globex stream. Looks like I might have got trapped there. Well, stopped out on that one, quick one. Still up 33 bucks, but man, maybe Nasdaq starts to roll over here. Yeah. Now this is interesting. Nasdaq starting to roll over. Boy, do I chase this? I might chase it here with micros. Kind of scale in a bit. This is in honor of Stock Tiger. That's a pretty bearish candle here. Do we actually push down and try to fill that gap? I'm gonna try to ride that momentum here. I'm gonna risk 133 bucks here. I'm gonna add into this trade too. If it really starts to push here. We'll see. I love taking the opposite side of the 5-minute ORB. But this could be a trap, obviously. I think it's worth the risk though. Let's try it. stop at the basically at the high. I think I'm gonna place stop at the high. We break below 473. I might add it into it. Break below 473, 470. Might add into that winning trade. Switch to this. So 1 micro each. Price wants to be difficult. It looks like gold wants to sell and then Q wants to pump. I know. Silver shorters might have to come here. That's right, Gringo. Holy mochaccino, guys. Nasdaq finally pulling back here. Holy mochaccino. Jordan, what's going on? Who else we got going on? Who else we got here? Motor Trades, what's happening? Motor Trades. Got. Can I explain an ORB, what I mean by ORB? So an ORB basically, so the 5 minute, so they call it like opening range break, right? So an opening range candle. So a lot of people look at a 5 minute ORB, so the first 5 minutes of the session, or a 15 minute. So the first 15 minute of the opening, and that's basically it. So this is the very first 5 minute candle. If people are saying 15 minute ORB, they're talking about the first 15 minute candle. So like this candle here. So that would be that's what they mean by the 5 minutes. And what happens is that a lot of people will take that break. So during the New York Open, I love to look for the opposite trade sometimes. So let's see, like 8:30. Let's see, where is it? I guess 8:30 actually just dumped, but a lot of times when you get a choppy open for New York, what I like to do is I'll look for the opposite trade. So like on this candle here, this was the 5 minute opening candle on New York Open here, and it triggered a short. So a lot of people, what they do is they'll have algorithms or bots, or they'll trade it manually, and they'll just look for a 5 minute opening range break, and they would have took the short here. And what I like to do is sometimes I'll look for the opposite trade. So we push down, and then we put in this like bit of a harami candle here. I ended up taking a long on this day, and basically I targeted the top of that 5 minute opening candle, because what happens is a lot of people will take that short and then they'll place their stops just above it. And some people actually look for the trade where, so they'll wait for that short to trigger, or a long depending on, and then they'll look for the opposite end of the candle, and then they'll enter in a long off that opposite end of that 5 minute candle. So a lot of people just trade around the opening candles, whether it's a 3 minute opening range candle, 5 minute opening range candle, or a 15 minute opening range candle. But then the common term is what everyone says is ORB. So yeah, that's for like newer traders or whatever, but yeah, that's what people do. So anyways, so stop at a high. We'll let this trade play out here. Taking a little heat. We are in micros, so just risking $200. It's perfectly reasonable. And looking for the low, basically. Looking for that gap fill on the downside. Treasury selling. Tokyo closed today. Oh, is it? Yeah, it could be. I'm not really sure what's open and what's closed, but market's open, so we're going. What's up, Moto Trades in the house? No single lot entries. That's true. Silver's still cooking. And then the opposite, Michael Benny. Yeah. Double top on silver. FEG on the 1 hour. That is possible. What did I do here? I have the 1 hour usually up here. Switched it to 5 by mistake. Yeah, that is true. I mean, overall, it's looking bullish tonight, so this could be the old open trap. Put in an inside bar here, right at the VWAP here on Nasdaq. All right, YM looking like it's trying to push lower here. Nasdaq taking a little heat here. Trying to hop in on the momentum. So far, not working out. Taking a look at gold again. Taking a look at silver. Still kind of riding that high. Below 43.60. Well, still kind of trappy though, right? Thinking this might be a good entry short, but like below 43.60, maybe hopping on a momentum short, but I don't know. We'll watch. Right now, taking heat on the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is not looking like it wants to push down. Looks like it might have got trapped here. Hopefully, we're just flagging out, but off this candle. Right now, not looking good. These right here are evals. I have been trading some fundeds tonight as well. Yeah, I already locked out of my funded Pegasus on Buell and Ox right now. I haven't traded my pro account yet, or my trade day, or my Tradeify fundeds. So lots of funded accounts to trade. I don't know if I'll get them in tonight, but I gotta work on a copy trader. Less trading, the better. Globex sessions, we meet again. Yeah. NQ to retest session low. That's what I was looking for, but it's definitely not wanting to right now. Stop right at the swing high at 503.50. What's up, Smokey? Bottom ticked me? Yeah. Looks like we're gonna get taken out of here, taken out of our trade here. Not too bad. Be down about 150 bucks, maybe 160 bucks. Definitely manageable if we get stopped out. Projecting off that 25,500 again. Might short gold here. Another risky play. Short and gold. There's a nice trade on gold there. That was a quick one, quick little scalp on gold. Might look for more on gold. I got stopped out of Nasdaq too. Stopped out of Nasdaq. Short gold. Off that Harami break. I got a very poor entry on that. I'm gonna close out of that. Took a little bit of money here. Still down 148. Got a little bit of money. I actually got a horrible fill on that. Nasdaq making new session highs. Got trapped here. Printed this big outside bar. Looking in hindsight, of course, always in hindsight, but I should have just waited for the break. That was kind of a dumb move. I should have just waited to see if we actually broke the low of that candle and then hopped in. And I just left an order on there. That's dumb. So yeah, that was kind of. But then it ended up printing an inside bar and took off. So, oh well. On to the next trade. Just another trade. We'll look for the next one. This year I'll be doing it monthly. It'll be much better. I just finished my accounting. Everything highlighted on my bank statement that matched my spreadsheet. Deducting 182,000. Very annoying when it starts. Yeah, I know, Smokey. Yeah, for sure. Silver's taking off again or dropping. Oh wow, silver. Yeah. Wow, look at that inside bar drop on silver. I still think gold could keep going. Let me see here. Let me 160. Actually, I just fat fingered that trade. I'm actually gonna short gold here. I'm back in short. Stop's gonna be at the high. I'm watching Nasdaq here as well. I haven't gone through it, Smokey. Yeah, I haven't gone through it. I think it was pretty good. I haven't gone through it. 182,000 spent, 226 made. It's not too bad. Just past 50K. Lucid JLD 54, nice. Only one. What's going on? Like. Probabilities you like the stream. I don't talk a lot of nonsense. No. We're no nonsense. No nonsense stream. What's that from The Office? What's no nonsense policy? I think it's when Dwight takes over The Office. The no nonsense. All right, not a bad short here on gold so far. See if we can break below that VWAP. I'm adding to this. Stops at the high. Trades by Nao. What is up, Nao? I still think retest session lows. I think we could, Andrew. Yeah. What's this 24-hour market news mean? Basically the stocks and stuff will be able to trade 24 hours, right? I think also Nasdaq will go to that as well. It should be interesting. So right now futures markets just close 1 hour a day, right? So it's 6 days a week, 1 hour a day. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, they're practically already traded 24 hours in a sense, but yeah, I don't know how that's going to affect trading, but it'll be interesting. I haven't really looked into it that much. I should do one too, Achilles. I mean, does anyone care? I mean, you do, but I do not make as much as him in affiliates, I can tell you that. That is a goal. Next year maybe I can 200,000 in affiliates. That'd be nice. Crazy, right? I won't even figure it out until April. I won't even figure out my year-end stuff. But this year I plan on keeping track a little bit better. I'm so lazy about that stuff. It's unreal. I'll file the extension and then I won't even look at that stuff till I won't even go to the accountant until the last minute. Come on, gold, get down there. Getting a little bounce off the VWAP. Maybe we can push back down. We still have a little bit of gap on gold, but never been audited? No. Paid bills. Happy New Year, Nao. Appreciate that. Man. Come on, get some continuation. So I've added onto this trade on the way down here. So let's see if we can actually get that push. I don't make as much money as you think, Smokey. I don't. Oh, come on. Bounced right there off the VWAP here. I was hoping we'd break down through here, but so far it's kind of flagging out here on gold. Once again, I guess it's just bull. Just don't short any market right now. We are just taking off. Silver taking off as well. Is silver trying to buy a bid too? What I've been liking on silver is trading Harami candles during the New York. So I have been watching the Haramis, looking for scalps. Inside bars, I really haven't been trading that much, but inside bars look like they've been working pretty well on silver. But man, it's like if I trade silver and I place this, if I go long off this inside bar, I place a stop down here. I don't even know how much that is, but it's probably like my whole account. So if I could trade micros, I would definitely do it. I wouldn't even know how to calculate that. I mean, these accounts are only 20 bucks, but still, you know, scary. If I could trade some micros, I would look for a break of this inside bar and maybe just a little scalp up to the 72.20. Which would counter my gold trade for sure, because man, gold looking like it's trying to break that trend again. Yeah, I might just close this gold trade. I'm not loving it now. Yeah, I'm gonna close this. Yeah, closing this out. I don't like it. It's that bounce off that VWAP here, looking pretty bullish. Do I take a silver trade off that inside bar? 95. So I trade inside bars, outside bars, and yeah, so I like the inside bar break here, but if it breaks 93, what's the high? So I can't trade micros with Apex. 93. Maybe I'll try it on this account. So this is a $19 Bulenox account, $19.60. Trying to long off silver off the VWAP here, see if we hold. Obviously, this is very pass or smash type. So, like, I don't want to try it on any accounts that matter too much. So that's what we're going to try here. Taking a look at this. So what I'm looking at is this inside bar. Well, we didn't even hold that VWAP whatsoever. This is an example of what silver can do to you. So this is a Bulenox eval 50K, 91% off, $19 and change. I think it's like $19.55, something. Basically the price of a McDonald's value meal. So I did pass one the other day, haven't activated it yet, and then I have one master going as well. So we'll see what happens. Kind of flagging out. I'd love to see a break of this inside bar here to the top. Obviously because I'm long, but we're putting in another one. Not looking good. Damn it, silver. God. So leveraged. Well, there goes that account. You guys are trading silver on your funded or personal on minis. You guys are wild. You guys are wild. I just went from 15 down 1500 to 500 like in a second. It's wild. $25 a tick. You guys are nuts. That means that, yeah, I know. Team Massive. Yeah, you're right. Back looking at gold there. Gold's still looking bullish, to be honest. Maybe silver will work out here, but I'm risking this evaluation. I'm risking the whole $20 on this account. That's for sure. There's no placing a proper stop or anything on this one. I don't know if you can trade micros with Bulenox. I wonder if, let me look. What is micros? SIL? I don't think you can. Yeah. Can't with Bulenox either. Which does anyone know which prop you can trade micro silver? Does anyone know? If anyone has one. Daniel Moses past past a few 150k apexes with, yeah, it's good for that for sure. Hong Lang Tan, thank you so much for the Pro Fast Guy top step. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, that is true. You can trade micros. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. No, not at Apex. Top step. Okay, guys. Thank you, Sussy. You answered that too. Trade in a special way, like go break even as soon as you can. Yeah, that's actually not a bad. That's actually not bad. 1 mini on silver is equal to 5 NQ since $25 a tick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. That's essentially trading 5 minis with NQ. $100 a point, right? 5 minis. And just like that, I'm green again. Wild. $72.18. Now I'm back red. So it's hanging right at the VWAP here. Silver. If you guys are just tuning in, I do not trade silver very often. This is more for tradertainment. But I was looking at a setup to bounce off that VWAP, and apparently doesn't respect this current VWAP very well. Not like Nasdaq does. You know, Nasdaq, comes right down by the tick and then bounces. Right here by the tick and then bounces. Silver didn't care. So, learning. Now, I do think a break above 71.95 would look really good for my long. I think it would, I think we could hit TP pretty quickly. One thing I have to be careful with is this is intraday trailing. So, like, someone just said, Cody said, you know, moving stop to break even, if it moves in your favor pretty quickly, I think is a good idea. Maybe even trailing a stop, just because it is intraday trailing. Bounce back Blaze in the house. Thank you so much for the sub. Prop shop, you can trade silver, gold, futures, oil. Oh, nice, Thumper. Thank you for that. Long silver, looking for that bounce. Guys, this is definitely breaking my concurrent record, I think, for the stream. So, wow, what a way to kick off 2026. I know it's because Stock Tiger's off, but I really appreciate you guys being here as well. Please smash that like button. That helps push the YouTube algorithm out to other people. So I really appreciate that. Currently, right now, almost 400 people across both platforms. So this is pretty amazing. The only time I've streamed in front of this many people was when I host Top Step TV. So yeah, I really appreciate that. No pressure. I got the most amount of people I've ever watched, ever watching me. I might as well just trade some silver, right? No pressure. I'm gonna trailing a stop. All right, I'm out. I'm out, guys. Maybe we're gonna push back up here at 72.20. I don't know, but all right, we'll sling around that a little more, I guess. So I'm down a little bit on the Apex eval, 263. Yeah, I'm kind of obviously that's a bit of a pass or smash on the Bulenox, but they're cheap. So 471, and the master account up $400 on that, already locked out. So hopefully we can get that account to pay out. I think it's been a while since I've had a Bulenox payout. I think June, July, something like that. June or July since the Bulenox, I've gotten a Bulenox payout. I started focusing on the Lucid and the Take Profit Traders, and yeah, so there we go. We are pushing higher. Gold probably also pushing higher. We'll see if Nasdaq. Boy, Nasdaq. So Nasdaq came up. I went short on Nasdaq. Came out, took me out, and then put in a triple top, basically quadruple top, and now it's pulling back in. But overall, looking really bullish on Nasdaq. We do have that small gap down there. If you guys missed the open, still have a small gap on Nasdaq. We also have it on gold. None on silver and none on YM. There is a small gap with the ES as well. So yeah. Instantly massive drawdown. So the thing about silver is I noticed that if you mark it in, you literally will, you're down like 150 bucks with the spread, if not more. Silver's taking off, guys. Jeez. Gold probably as well. Yeah, gold's taking off. So, how I trade Nasdaq, if you guys are new to my streams, is I trade inside bars and outside bars and Harami candles on a 5-minute chart, basically. Silver put in 2 inside bars consecutive, and I always say I like to take the first one. Now, that trade I just took, I was looking for the bounce off the VWAP, so I actually didn't even wait. But obviously, in hindsight, you know, because I'm just trying to learn silver a little bit too, is this first inside bar, the break of it, turns out to be a really nice trade. This one right here, nice trade off that inside bar short. This one, nice trade off that inside bar short. This one failed. This one right here, this one failed. This one was nice. This one was nice. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4 trades off the inside bar worked really, really well on silver. And 1 lost the way I would trade it. But like I said, the problem is for me, unless I'm trading on a prop that has micros, is like the way I traded is I would place a stop on the opposite side of that candle, and a candle like this, stop is the account on a 50K. You know, that's the whole account. So not too bad, like if you're trying to pass or smash, right? I mean, let's be honest. If you're trying to pass a Bielanox account in 1 trade, you could do it with silver. Like someone just said, they passed 550K Apex accounts on 1 trade. Not financial advice. I don't recommend it, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you could do it. You know, especially with the cheaper accounts. Thumper, you stay away from gold and silver. I don't trade it unless don't mind buying it, like crypto. Long play, yeah, for sure. Kino in the house. Bottom tick move is 3 to 4K in a mini crazy. Yeah, I know. I wish Lucid you could trade silver micros. Yeah, I do too. I wish you could. Josh Allen in the house. All right, wow, guys, you guys are chatting away. I guess I'm not used to this many people. To break $72. Monica in the house. Are you not entertained? Kevin says. That's right. I turned out to be a winner, Sussy. It's just a lot of drawdown. No, you're all good. No, Sussy. I honestly, I don't ever. So one thing about. So I've been streaming a while now. I consider myself sophomore class. I'm gonna consider myself sophomore class of streamers. Yeah, I try not to let the chat influence any of my trading. Especially when I'm in a trade. I know everyone has their opinion. They could be short, they could be long. I appreciate everyone's opinions, but like I never take trades based off the chat. It's just one of those things. But I want you guys to interact. I want you guys to talk about your trading. I want you guys to tell me what levels you think are working and all that stuff. I encourage it. I don't ever like having someone in the chat telling someone else how to trade. So whether or not people are arguing in the chat and stuff, I usually put a stop to that. Or if someone says, like, if I'm long, someone will come in the chat and I'm red. It's always when I'm red or something in a trade, someone will go, "Oh, why are you long? Obviously it's going down." Well, yeah, no kidding. Now that I'm in the trade, but yeah, I always say it's always crickets when you're green. It's the chat goes off when you're red. But yeah, I always encourage people to come into the chat, hang out, and talk about what they're seeing. Talk about your fair value gaps. Talk about your turtle soups and sussies and your single prints and order flows and all that stuff. I don't care. I don't care how you trade. I don't care what style you trade or what models you trade. I just want everyone to make money, and I want everyone to like stick around and be in this for the long haul. And that's the thing, is like, unfortunately, there's so many people in the chat today that won't be around here at the end of 2026. And I don't want that. I want people to be able to thrive at this, because you can do it. You can make a living at doing this stuff. It is possible. So that's my spiel. So yeah, I appreciate all the new people that are hanging out in the chat. I think it's awesome. I mean, we have over 400 people watching tonight. And like I said, I know it's because Tiger's off and Tiger's the man. There's no competition between me and Tiger. I love Tiger. I think Tiger is awesome. I hope he's listening. And yeah, I support. Anybody that's out there putting themselves out there like Tiger and putting on trades live in front of all you guys and for free and entertaining you guys, I think is awesome. So he's an inspiration to me, just like all the other big streamers. The big time streamers are all inspirations to me too. So I'm a fan first. Like I said, I'm a fan first. That's why you guys usually find me in other people's chats, chatting it up like you guys. I'm always in there listening and following along. So yeah, so far tonight we are up 471 on this eval, up 400 on the funded, down to 260 across the Apex evals. Not a big deal. $200 on a 150k account is nothing. It's very manageable. We could get that back in one trade here if we see something. But yeah, anyways, I think you guys are awesome. But yeah, it's been I'm gonna keep streaming here for a little bit. Well, we'll see what we get in the market. Gary, yeah, it happens. I mean, it's like that for all streamers, but yeah, it's all good. What do you mean by trading an outside bar, Zach T? So on a 5-minute chart, I look for these light pink candles. It's just an indicator. It's called LDT, inside outside bars, and it highlights the inside and outside bar. So the outside bar wicks up and goes below the previous candle. So like this candle right here. Well, let me show you a better one. That's not okay, like this candle here. So this candle here, it went above and below this candle and puts in an outside bar. Usually it's pretty powerful. It can be a pretty powerful candle because it's usually engulfing, right? And it traps. So let's just say a good example of one. So right here, like this would have been a good example. It pushed up above this candle here. It trapped a bunch of buyers, probably looking for the push up, and it came down and it closed down here. And so what I do is I just look for the break. Now the problem with the outside bars is that they're big, right? The risk to reward is not as good because like they tend to be very large, especially they're in New York. So but lately I've kind of adapted my trading style to look for sweeps of highs and lows or breaks of major levels. So whether it's a gap or a break of a high or Asia high or Asia low or London high or London low, and then I look for the reversal, like a harami or an inside bar or something like that to go with, you know. Like if you guys tuned in on my power hour stream, this is a trade that I took on stream. Was this harami candle, and basically looking at the nuance of that the ES had not filled that gap since December 21st, the open gap, which is right here. And when someone in my chat, I believe it was like Autumn 9 or something, came in my chat and said like, hey, you know, ES hasn't filled that gap yet from December 21st. And I was like, oh yeah, really? That's actually very interesting. So when we put in this outside bar, I knew that ES hadn't filled that gap. So a lot of people got trapped going on this outside bar, and they put in this harami. We went short right here, and then we took it down into that gap, and that was a nice trade. That was a beautiful trade. So a little nuanced things like that. If you look left, I like to look for that kind of stuff too. But yeah, I keep it pretty simple. How long did it take before we become profitable? Well, I mean, I've been profitable with props probably for about 1.5 years or so, but it took me, guys, it took me 3 years to get a payout. 3 years to get one payout. So I just want, that's to help encourage people to not give up, because it literally took me 3 years to get one payout. Now back then, I sound old, but like back then I had basically Top Step to trade with, and there was like a few others like UProfit, and we are in the prop firm for futures golden era, in my opinion. Like, there's so many choices you have. If you don't like Apex, don't trade with Apex. Like, go trade with Take Profit Trader or Beelanox, you know? It's like, but like back then, it was 2 steps to pass an eval, and it was crazy. But yeah, so it did take me 3 years to get one payout. I wasn't trading full time either. I was just kind of trading part time and trying to trade a personal account too, and yeah. Oh, thanks, Loves Trading. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe there will be some more New York streams in 2026. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I can't complain about the growth of the channel, and it's all because of this nighttime stream. It's definitely not my favorite time to trade. Not gonna like sugarcoat that. But I think we do navigate the markets pretty well for the most part, and I have fun talking about what happened in the day, during the day, and like what's going on with the prop firms and things like that. So Day 1 J learned from me from Alpine. Nice. Yeah, Alpine's the man. I like Alpine a lot. With Beelanox, do you pay a monthly fee once you pass? No, Mantra. It is a one-time activation fee. It is on the expensive side. It's 148 bucks. But it's pretty much, you can pretty much guarantee a pass on a Beelanox, you know what I'm saying? So it's essential. So the way I look at it is like you're kind of essentially buying a straight to funded 50K, if you know what I mean. You can kind of pass or smash them because they're pretty cheap. So it's kind of like buying a straight to funded. Now, right now, Tradeify has a 50% off deal on their straight to funded accounts if you use code PINE. That is a great deal. I picked up 4 of them myself. They're about 250 bucks for 50K straight to funded. So I got 4 of them going myself. So yeah, that's a really good deal. That deal ends tomorrow. So if you guys are picking up any Tradeifys, I appreciate it if you use my code. Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat when I was in that trading and on that rant. Sorry, guys. I win 100% of my winning trades. Yes, that's right. Money's always... oh, D Money always says what's up when I'm in PW. When I pop up on PW's chat. Yeah, no, I know D. I mean, I met D Money. I've had dinner with him, so yeah, D Money's the man. I'm not trying to name drop or anything, but yeah, I mean, I've met PW and D Money, and I mean, they're really good people. Actually, they're a really nice bunch over there. It's funny, like, because when like when you meet someone in person, it's like you can tell like their personality, what they are on stream is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And like when I had dinner with those guys, like they are down to earth, they're funny, they're just good people, How much did I spend in 3 years with So Monica, not that much with props. Because like I said, you really didn't have the options. But I spent around 15,000 in 3 years with props. And my very first payout with Apex was 4,000. That was my very first payout. And the next payout I got was it was what? It was 22,750 times 2, whatever that is. Because that's the old 150K payouts. So within a month, like with props, like I was profitable. Now a lot of guys know my story as far as the trading a personal account. I lost a lot of money trading personal options. Like, so I thought I would trade options on the personal and absolutely got kabooshed, and I had to go back to a full-time job, full-time working for myself and basically working around the clock to get myself out of financial trouble again, a couple years ago. So yeah, so it actually didn't take me that long to get out of prop debt. It wasn't the same as it is today, where the accounts were expensive. A Top Step account used to cost you about $400, right? So $400 to pass one step, and then it would cost you like another $200 to pass step 2. And you had to pass step 2. So basically, you had to, if a 150K account, you had to make $18,000 just to get a chance at a funded account with Top Step. And yeah, I mean, I did it a few times, but I never got a payout back then with Top Step. I've gotten payout since, but not back then. And then I took a break for a while from the prop game and gave Apex a shot, and ended up getting my very first payouts with Apex. So yeah, kind of crazy. Nasdaq pumping, guys. Gold pumping as well. Looking for another trade. Silver pumping. Probably should have just held on to that long. Maybe not. I mean, yeah, with silver, I actually would have got a lot more profit out of that, but silver's actually trying to pull back here. So this is top of the hour once again. You remember me telling you the Top Step old rules? Yeah, it was crazy. Also, Top Step Risk Management called me. So I finally got my very first Top Step account and went live on the Top Step. And they put you in the live markets, right? And my very first trade, I mean, I was so nervous to take the funded trade, right? I'm like, I finally did it. I made $18,000. I passed the account. Now I have a funded live account, and I was so nervous, like trading. I get in a Nasdaq trade, and I had no stop in, and it was just like running against me. And all of a sudden, Top Step would call you on the phone, and my phone would sit there, and it would ring, and it'd say Top Step, and I'm like, oh no. And then so I didn't answer because I was like, my account was bleeding out. Like literally bleeding out. And I'm like, oh, Top Step's calling me. It was like the risk management team, And I didn't answer, and they liquidated my trade. They just closed it out. This was back then. This was back in 2021, 2022. And they just closed out my trade. And then they left me a voicemail like, you need to answer the phone or da-da-da-da, So they're like, you need to call us back. If you don't call us back, then we're just going to liquidate your account. And, you know, we don't want you trading with us anymore or whatever, you know. So I was like, all right. So I called him back, you know, got the lashing, like, you know, you did really well on your eval, but you need to have proper risk in place. There's no reason for you to be down, you know, $1,500 on day one, letting your losses run like that, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So it was nuts. Yeah, it totally got in my head, and I was just like, yeah. Yeah, right. It was live Oak Tree Trader. Yeah, you wouldn't get a call today. No, not unless you're, I guess, a live trader, but they just didn't have as many people today. I mean, the business has grown so much with the futures that it's just, yeah, I mean, it's just, they have so many more customers. You know, you got to figure that there's, you know, hundreds of thousands of customers now. I feel like there wasn't as many back then, you know. The good old Apex days. Yeah, the good old Apex days, make $2,600 on a 50K and get a $2,000 payout. So not too bad. Now, right now, the Tradeify funded accounts, straight to fundeds that are 50% off, make $3,000, withdraw $2,000, stay with under 20% consistency. Not too bad on the 50Ks. So that's actually pretty good. But yeah, the good old Apex days, you could make $2,600 and withdraw $2,000. So yeah, the good old days. I think Topstep used to put people in live when they passed up too. Yeah, Willie C. Yeah, it was live for sure. That's why I can say I was actually live with Topstep. Now I haven't been recently, but I was live with Take Profit Trader and Topstep. The goal for 2026 is maybe get into some live accounts, right? But I gotta find some more consistency, you know. I gotta find more consistency in my accounts. You see many from options to trade futures, Jake Sunrise. I actually went from futures to options. For some reason, I thought I knew better. And I could trade, you know, I thought I could trade options better, right? But I was just lying to myself. Gary, thank you so much for using my code. I appreciate that. Waiting for a 3K payout from Buell and Ox. Let's go, D-Shoe. What do I think about Topstep today? I think they're a good firm. Yeah, I think the issues that they have with Topstep X is very inconvenient. I don't like the fact that you can't choose what. I hate that you have to choose Project X. You don't have the option to choose Rhythmic or Tradeivate. I think I don't like that. I don't care for their new payout rule as much, but I think they're trustworthy, right? You're gonna get paid. Like you get to a payout, you know, the chances are you're gonna get paid, and that's the most important thing, right? So yeah, I got no problem with them. What's up, Corey, the phone trader in the house? Options can be confusing, yeah, especially when you're just when I lost money was trading SPY options and things, and QQQ options, and I was just literally looking for directional bets. Now with options, I trade spreads, things like that on a personal account, and it's night and day different, you know. Because if you're just doing directional bets with QQQ or SPY, you might as well just be trading futures, right? And I just thought, you know, I had a big E-Trade account, you know, with quite a bit of money in it, and I was just like, well, let me trade some options with it, because, you know, I wasn't doing very well with my Tradeivate personal account at the time, so why not trade options, right? Because I thought I knew better. Well, it was just silly, and it was just rookie mistakes, and, you know, I paid the tuition, and I'm still here today. But yeah, definitely things I regretted. Weston, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Sorry if I missed some of you guys in the chat. I try to read everyone's chat, or at least go through the stuff. But yeah, we have record viewerships tonight, so really appreciate that. Nasdaq is just taking off, guys. I I have no trade right now in Nasdaq. It is going to the moon. Just a little. We're up 471 on the Bulanox. Trading silver. We are down a bit on the Apex accounts, 263, and up 400 on the master account. Basically doing that zero print trade that I like to do at the open. So I try to do a zero, what I call zero prints. So you can see right here on the DOM, if you're on my full screen, you can see on the DOM it leaves these price gaps on the histogram, and during the open it leaves all kinds of those gaps, right? Well, I look for like groups of like 2, 3, or 4, and then I look for a trade into that. Basically the market will just come and it'll just fill those little prints. So kind of like single prints on TPO charts, but so you like these singles here, call these single prints. I like to look for those zero prints, and that's a trade I did at the open on that funded account, and it's been working out really well for me. It's a little discretionary on how I trade it, but I ended up getting a massive amount of lucid payouts with it last month. So my lucid payouts, lucid came on my radar about a month and a half ago, because they were, the CEO was interviewed on Patrick's show, and when he was being interviewed, I'm like, well, this guy's pretty cool. I'm gonna look into lucid, and I looked into the rules and really liked it, and basically started trading some of the lucids. And you can see my payouts, and you can also see the numbers, Pro 1, Pro 2. So I bought 3 direct to funded accounts. I think I blew the first 2, but then from 3 till basically 6, I was crushing the lucid payouts through November. So I had a nice run. I actually didn't buy that many accounts, and I currently don't have any accounts right now, but that is going to change soon. So yeah, I love lucid, guys. If you guys are picking up lucid accounts, appreciate it if you use my code PINE. I feel like I was one of the first affiliates that were there was maybe a few that were on YouTube that was actually crushing the payouts on the lucid. So if you guys are picking up lucid accounts, I appreciate it. You guys use my code PINE and everything else. But yeah, I was crushing lucid for a while. Yeah, we were having payout parties, so we'll do payout parties sometimes on stream at night, and I'll do giveaways, things like that. I currently have any accounts to give away right now. If I get accounts, I give them all to you guys. I don't have any to give away right now because during Christmas we gave away, man, we must have gave away 20 accounts for Christmas. It was crazy. We had a giveaway bonanza. But all right, Nasdaq just pushing higher here. Gold, taking a look at a gold here. Gold kind of pulling back, testing that VWAP. Silver once again getting a little bounce off that inside bar, so we'll see. We'll see if this one holds as well. Do we go for the pass on this account? Do we pass or smash this on silver? That is the question. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Kino. I appreciate that, buddy. Happy New Year, Caps. You passed your funded? Let's go. Sussy. Love to see that. Thank you, Jake Sunrise. I appreciate that too. I'm gonna try a long off the silver here. Please do not follow this trade, guys. This is mainly for tradertainment. I'm looking for this inside bar long again on silver. These accounts are 90% off. They're $19. That's not gonna make or break me. But please do not follow this trade. I don't want anyone trying to follow this. Maybe we can get this account passed here. I just need a $1,500 trade. It can't be that bad, right? With silver. Maybe we'll chip away at it. This is intraday trailing too, so I'm gonna trail the stop. It's going my way almost instantly. I don't want this to come back against me. Locked in 350 there. Locking in 400. I want to place this up here just in case it pops like it does sometimes. This is off the inside bar. Locking in 475. This is why I like trading off the DOM too. Someone asked me like why I trade off the DOM. This is why. I can be super accurate if I'm trailing stop. Locking in 525. Got to take profit up there. If it hits the take profit on a pop real quick, then it should pretty much pass this account, I think. I didn't really do the math, but... Alright, locking in. Locking in, trying to lock in 525 here. Still popping. All right, locking in 700. Locking in 800. This is on an eval too, guys, you know. Literally no drawdown on that trade. Those are my favorites, right? No matter what you're trading, whether it's Nasdaq or Dow or gold or silver. Come on, get that little pop up there. Give me that little squeeze. There we go. I think I might need a little more. I'm actually gonna lock it in 925. Boy, so close. Locking in 975. Locking in 1,000. All right, out. $1,000 trade right there. So 1,418. Silver, basically the inside bar. I'll go to Tradeovate right here to show you. This inside bar right here is where we went long. So on silver, inside bar, It pushed up. We kind of missed it. I wasn't paying attention. It came back, tested it. I ended up just hopping in along right at this inside bar here, and then trailed the stop. So a lot of people wonder how I get over the trailing drawdown with Take Profit Trader, because it has that trailing drawdown until you get over 2,000. That's how I do it. I trail that stop once it goes in my favor tight, and I don't let it come back against me that much. So that's usually how, because a lot of times you'll see me get day one payouts on the pro accounts, and that's how I do it. But thank you, Tim Korth. For the Project X, let's see. Can I check cart? Yeah, I'll check. Actually, Bulanox. Let me see. Thank you. It might have changed. So I don't really know what so it's a new year. I'm not sure what the deals are going on right now. Okay, yeah. So right now, Bulanox is only for the 50K accounts. That's why cart. So 91% off the 50K accounts when you use code PINE. So that's the deal they got going on. I don't recommend anything over 50Ks with Bulanox because the activation fee gets too high. So if you guys are trading with Bulanox, like, just know anything over 50K, it's too much. It's $148 for activate with Bulanox. So, but like, it's like crazy amount if you try to activate a 150K. So I always say, I don't try to like hide anything, guys. I only recommend 25K and 50K on Bulanox. So like, I literally have it in my Streamlabs thing here. It says I only recommend 25K and 50Ks. So the activation gets too high. But yeah, right now 90% off. I believe Apex is still 90% off, so use code PINE. I think I'm gonna call it there. This is a little bit later than I usually go. I usually hop off right around 8 p.m. Eastern time, but because we had such a big viewership, I'm like, let's see if we can get some more trades in. And so Sussy, what do I do now? Wait for the email. Which account did you pass, Sussy? Missed it. Congratulations, by the way. Thank you, Smoke. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, I appreciate you, Glenn. I'm right. It comes back to the zero prints. It does sometimes, doesn't it? So yeah, with the zero prints, like, what I really like to look at is that you can see one right here at 514.25 on Nasdaq. So it'll be interesting if we actually come down and touch that area. If there's more than one, it's like, so let's just say if 514 and 513.75 was missing too, and you had all these orders above and below, there's a very, very good high probability that it's going to come down and touch that area. It just does. So that's something that I watch during the open, and also when it makes new highs and lows throughout the day. So here it comes. It's pulling it in like a magnet. And basically what it is you can see it's the if you know, if you're ICT or whatever, it's like the fair value gap, right? So it's the fair value gap start of the break of that candle, and it leaves that literally a price gap right there on a histogram. So it's kind of pulling it in like a magnet. But like I said, the single ones I don't pay that much attention to. I try not to because I've been burned by them. But if you have more than one, then it's a pretty good strategy. So anyways, yeah. But guys, tune in every single night, 5:45 Eastern time. I will be back here Sunday night. Enjoy your weekend. It feels weird. It feels like a Sunday. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Please use code PINE. My website, propcodeshub.com, is pinned to the top of the chat. propcodeshub.com. That is my website. It has all my links to my for my affiliate codes. I appreciate the support. The only one that's weird is Trade Day. It's Pine with a capital P. So Trade Day is Pine with a capital P. I'm also still affiliated with My Funded Futures. There's not many codes floating around with My Funded Futures. So please use my code PINE if you're trading with My Funded Futures. Currently, I believe there's a sale going on with the pro accounts. So that'll get you the best discount with My Funded Futures. And also, if you just buy any of the accounts, take a second, plug in my code. I get credit. That's why I stream, guys. I'm very transparent about that. I stream for free. You guys are free to watch. It's free to watch. And if you want to, if you choose to use my code, if you're buying prop firms and use my code, I really appreciate that as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys Sunday night, right? It's gonna be awesome. Thank you so much for the viewership tonight. I know Stock Tiger was off, but yeah. Anyways, catch you guys later. Stay tuned for the outro. We'll do whoops, sorry. Stay tuned for the outro music. I like to make beats. All right. And I'll see you guys. Stay safe tomorrow. Trade safe. And I'll see you Sunday night and we'll talk about it. All right. Peace.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Ponder tree trader. Charts lit. Wrist tight. Inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. NQ moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on the deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Sidebar break, executed. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund a dream. Inside bar breakaway.